Hello loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Kensthetic with the Kensthetics, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. Today's video is going to be a Q&A / get to know me. It's been a hot minute since I did one of these videos, but my channel has grown so much since I did one of these videos. So I was like, let's take a step back from the regular content and let's sit here and chat, okay? I want this to be real cute. I want this to be real comfortable. I want you guys to feel like we're on FaceTime, you know what I'm saying? I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram and y'all were all of my business. But it's okay because y'all could be all of my business, okay? So I'm going to answer those questions and just speak about some random facts that I feel like you guys should know about me that I don't really share in my regular content. So if you guys are interested in hearing my Q&A / get to know me, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get started, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that red subscribe button down below and join the family because we're doing lit things over here. Give this video a big thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So just some details on today's look. So my hair in these cornrows with my natural hair, baby. I think it's time for me to take these out like today, but it's okay. They still look good. Earrings are coming from Open Edit, which is sold at Nordstrom, and this is actually a dress from Zara. The titties are tittying, okay? But that is today's look. I don't even have on nails. Like, life has been a struggle, okay? But let's go ahead and get into this Q&A. So just to give you guys some general information about me, my name is Kendra, aka Kensthetic. I'm 29. Am I 29? I'm 28. I'm 28 years old. Whoa. I'm from the Bronx, New York, born and raised, period, uptown my body. My nationality is Dominican in the West Indies, not Dominican like Dominican Republic, Dominica in the West Indies. It's a small island that is beautiful, and we produce the best people, period, because duh. I am a financial consultant, so I have a 9-to-5 job. I do this on the side. I know some people probably look at me like, girl, how you do this and you got a job? I don't know. Don't ask me. Well, ask me because y'all did, and we're going to speak about it in this video. But I have a 9-to-5 job and I do digital creation on the side. So my channel, Kensthetic, my digital platform. So I'm here on YouTube, I'm here on Instagram, I'm on Twitter. But the purpose of my social presence is to convince you guys and educate you guys and prove to you guys that there's beauty in every aspect in life. So that's why I share content about everything that I'm interested in, because everything that I'm interested in is beautiful. Everything that you're interested in is beautiful in some way, in some shape, in some, don't let nobody tell you otherwise, okay? So that is the purpose of my channel. Yeah, I do makeup videos, yeah, I do fashion videos, but at the same time, beauty is deeper than physical looks, physical aspects. So that is what I hope to show you guys, to teach you guys as you guys watch my videos. So education wise, I graduated from the High School of Fashion Industries in 2012. So fashion heads, pull up in the comments. And I graduated from Binghamton University in 2016 with my Bachelor's of Science in Accounting with a concentration in Leadership and Consulting. That was a mouthful, but yeah, so your girl is well educated, okay? I don't foresee myself going back to school, but you never know what could happen in life. Sidebar, the birds are going crazy outside. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear them, but we just gonna see how this works out, child. So I guess I could answer the most asked question that you guys had, which was, I'll lump everything together, but the basis of the question was, how am I consistent on YouTube while working a job, while being social, while doing this, while going there, while being here? And baby, let me tell y'all, I don't know how I do it. Like, I literally sit back and when I'm editing my vlogs, I'm like, girl, how did you get all of that done this week? But it gets done. So I guess just some advice and how I shape my mindset is that we all have 24 hours in a day, right? You make use of your 24 hours in ways that you're comfortable in doing that. Whether you are sleeping 2 hours, whether you're sleeping 10 hours, whether you're, whatever you're doing, you decide how to make use of your 24 hours. So for me, I'm like, I need my 8 hours of sleep. Like, one thing about me, one thing about Kendra, one thing about Kensthetic is I'm going to sleep. And if you know me, you know that. So I get my sleep, but at the same time, I literally plan everything out. I write everything down. This right here, my iPad, is my holy grail. You guys know I'm a digital planning type of girl, but I literally write digital to-do lists every day. I plan my week. So for instance, if you know my friends want to go to DC on the weekend, I'm like, okay, all my work has to get done before I leave, because there's no reward if there is no work. So I guess more so discipline, knowing, you know, if I want to do this, I have to earn it. That is how I feel about everything in life. I feel like I need to earn, or I should earn. People should earn everything that they want to receive, or everything that they receive in life. So I write everything down. I discipline myself. I reward myself. But at the same time, I just have fun. Like, I work a 9-to-5 job. Once I'm done working, baby, the work does not stop, because now it's time to record a video. Now it's time to edit a video. Now it's time to edit a reel. But I just try to stay on top of everything by writing everything down, disciplining myself, and having fun. I guess, like, there's no secret formula to it in life. It's just like, when you want to do things in life, you're gonna do it if you want to do it. Nobody can sit here and baby you and hold your hand and be like, it's time to edit a video, it's time to clock into work. Like, literally, you have to do what you want to do in life. So if you're not pushing yourself hard enough to do something, you should sit back and think like, damn, is this something I really want, or is this something I really want to do? Because when you start forcing yourself to do things, it's obvious. The next question was along the lines of what keeps me motivated. So this, I was thinking about this, and I'm like, what does keep me motivated? And I feel like what keeps me motivated is rejection. Are people telling me no? Because I know that I'm destined for greatness. I know that I can do literally anything that I put my mind to. I know that everything that I want is already mine. So when since I have this mindset and I shower myself with positive affirmations, that is what motivates me. Because if somebody tells me no, or somebody tells me I can't do it, or somebody tells me, one thing about me is I'm gonna prove you wrong. So that is what keeps me motivated. But at the same time, as I mentioned, I know I'm destined for greatness. So for me, it's like, why give up today when tomorrow could be the day that I win? You know what I'm saying? I've seen that quote so much lately, but that is something that I've always told myself. Like, imagine you give up today and tomorrow was the day that you popped off. Tomorrow was the day that you received your biggest opportunity in life. Tomorrow was the day that you ended up making the most money that you ever made in a day. And I gave up yesterday. You got me all the way messed up, okay? So I guess shower myself with positive affirmations. I used to post every morning on Twitter and Instagram my positive affirmation of the day, but my schedule is too busy right now to do that. I wish I could still do that. I will get back to it. But as of right now, every morning I wake up, I have a Pinterest board of positive affirmations. So I highly recommend you guys do that. So when you wake up in the morning, you wake up in a positive spirit. You wake up on a positive note. You wake up knowing you're going to conquer the day, knowing that the day is going to be yours. Something else I've seen somebody do, my friend Steven, is that his alarm clock, you can name your alarm clock. So what he'll do is the night before, he'll name his alarm clock with like a positive quote or a positive affirmation. So on the wake up, it's already there. On the wake up, he's already, like, you know, believing and stepping in his positive affirmations. So that is something else you can do. Make sure that you don't only read positive affirmations, but you actually believe them. Next question was, what is my favorite movie? My favorite movie, I would say that it's a tie between Mean Girls and White Chicks. I literally, like, if y'all know me, I watch the same things all the time, or I don't really watch TV like that. But when I put on my TV, when I want, like, you know, something to keep me entertained on like a Friday night, I'm either putting on Mean Girls or I'm putting on White Chicks. Those are my two favorite movies. What is my 5-year plan? I literally live my life day by day. Like, obviously I have goals like to accomplish in a month, but honestly, I'm not thinking 5 years ahead. So that's just me, because I've seen my life change drastically from day to day or from month to month. So I don't like to subject myself to a specific like long-term commitment, if that makes sense. I don't know. My 5-year plan, I would say I want to travel more. So I wrote down some countries that I really want to travel to within the next few years, the next year. I definitely want to go to Morocco. I was supposed to go to Morocco for my 25th birthday, but y'all know the panorama, was it 25 or 26? Y'all, I don't even know my y'all see, I don't know my age, but I think it was my 26th birthday. But I was supposed to go to Morocco, plan the trip. Everything was super cheap, super affordable, let me not say cheap, and the panorama happened. So I'm just like, I need to touch Morocco. I had all of my fits ready. Like, when I say swimsuits ready, dresses ready, shoes ready, sunglasses ready, everything was ready to go. And then the world just, y'all know. I definitely want to go to Belgium. I don't know what it is that has me feeling to go to Belgium, but I want to go to Belgium, and I definitely want to go to Peru. So those are the top 3 countries that I'm like, I have to hit within like the next 2 to 3 years. But in general, I do want to travel more. I kind of want to do more domestic trips because America, besides everything politically going on, America is a really beautiful country, like physically, and there's so many gems in the US that I feel like people oversee because people are just, you know, I have to go international to get a great travel experience. I have to go there, I have to go here, and that's fine, but there's so many gems here. So I definitely want to do more domestic trips, and you guys can expect to see a lot of travel vlogs on my channel starting at the end of 2022 and going forward. But yeah, but along with my 5-year plan, I want to improve my mental health because I'm starting to open up more about it on my channel now, but I don't want to make it seem like it's a big thing, but maybe it is a big thing and I'm just not making it a big thing. I don't know. But I do struggle with my mental health, like self-doubt, like just putting myself in positions where it's like I know that I can be better in those areas, specifically self-doubt. Like that is something that I don't know what it is, what turn things took, but I feel like I've been struggling a lot with doubting myself, and it's just like, girl, you know you that girl. So what, like, what is holding you back? Like, why do you feel like you, I don't know. We'll speak about it in different videos, but I do want to improve my mental health. That's something I'm really focused on. I am looking currently on the search for a therapist. So if you guys have any suggestions of websites or resources that I can use to get a therapist, I prefer a Black woman, and I prefer a virtual experience versus an in-person experience. So if you guys have any recommendations, leave them down below. But that is about it. I haven't really thought about much else in that area. Do y'all have a 5-year plan? I don't know. Am I the only one who doesn't like to think long term? A random fact about me. So as I mentioned, I do have a 9-to-5 job, and I've been working in corporate America, or like a professional career, since 2016 when I graduated from Binghamton. And you know, when you do icebreaker games, whether it's you're starting a job or you're joining a new team, they usually ask like, what is a random fact about you? And my random fact was always that I designed a coat that was sold in Saks Fifth Avenue. So backstory, I told you guys that I went to high school of fashion industries, and in one of my courses, I forgot which one it was, we worked with this brand. I won't say the brand because y'all will understand why, but we worked with this brand, and basically we were supposed to sketch coats for them to basically, it was like a competition. So it was like your partner had to sketch a coat, and they gave us some materials to make like a sample of it to like bring our vision to life. And then from there they chose, like, I think it was like 3 winners, and my partner and I were one of the winners. And as a part of like the winning package, they ended up producing our coat and selling it in Saks Fifth Avenue. So I was so hyped at the time because I had changed my major from fashion, I think it was visual merchandising, to like fashion design. So this was like my first big win since I like changed my major, my area of study. I'm like, ooh, it's lit. Saks. Baby, when I tell y'all that my partner and I did not see a dime of money that was earned from that coat, and it was a prestigious brand. We're speaking Saks Fifth Avenue, Saks on Fifth Avenue, not Saks off, Saks on Fifth Avenue. We did not see a penny, a dime from anything that was made off of, I guess, sales of our coat. So that was when I was younger. I was just so hyped about a name, and I feel like some people are still that way. But I say all of that to say, make sure you are compensated for your talent. Make sure you are compensated for your worth. Make sure you are compensated for things that you do, because a lot of times, especially with the whole, like, you know, influencing trend or influencing interest, a lot of people are willing to compromise their talent or compromise what they should be making or what their worth is in order to work with like big name brands. And it's like, I'm sorry, but the fact that you're such a big brand, you should have a big coin, and that's on period. So I say all of that to say, I used to do like influencer chats on my channel, but I feel like a lot of my audience aren't really into like influencer content. But a few of you guys told me that you guys are still interested, so maybe we'll figure out a way to, like, you know, bring that segment back. But I tell you guys all the time, well, I used to tell you guys, like, make sure that your rates are up to par. Make sure that you stand on your rates. Don't just put a number on paper. Make sure that you are sticking to that number that is on the paper. And not even if you're just an influencer, but if you have a business, okay, if you're selling lip glosses, if you're selling lashes, if you are a service provider, if you're doing braids, if you're doing wigs, make sure that you are compensated. I don't care how big of a celebrity wants you to hook them up. I don't care how many followers somebody has on Instagram. A rate is a rate. Paying is paying. Bills are bills. So make sure that you are getting paid. What hobbies do I have / what do I do for fun? So currently in my life, I've came to the realization that I do not enjoy going out. Like, I don't enjoy going out. I go out a lot. Or you guys may see it that way. But I genuinely don't enjoy going out to like lounges, to spots, to clubs. Like, it was cool, but now I just feel like the vibe is just different. Okay, hear me out. First of all, I'm trying not to drink that much because I just feel like drinking I don't mind drinking. Like, I'll drink once in a blue. I'll drink for a special occasion. But just casually drinking, casually going out, taking shots, like, that's not my thing anymore. My body is different, okay? I'm 28 years old, 28 years young. But my body is just different. I cannot be thrown back 1942 and expecting to have a productive day the next day. Like, the math is just not mathing. So, I'm not really a drinker. I'm not going to say that I don't smoke hookah anymore, but I'm not going to smoke hookah the same way that I was out in spots. Monkeypox is here. COVID is here. Like, I just don't feel comfortable smoking hookah outside anymore. I'll smoke like a personal hookah, but going out, I don't care if you're changing the hose. They don't be cleaning them things. And also, DJs to me are just trash now. Like, they literally play the top 20 popular songs, finish their set, the next DJ comes and they do the same thing. And it's just like, I'm bored. I'm bored. So I'm not really a fan of going out anymore. So I would say my hobbies are to chill at home. Like, I genuinely enjoy chilling at home. There is nothing like laying in your bed after you worked a long week, okay? And that's just what it is. But I'm also like more into, I'm trying to experience more in life. So you guys are going to see in Sunday's vlog, I went to my first baseball game, well, my first Mets baseball game. And I just want to do more experience. So like pop-up experiences in the city, roller skating. I don't know how to skate, but I would be up for the challenge. Trying different restaurants, just doing different things. So I would say my hobbies are just creating experiences, creating memories. I don't know how to draw. Hobbies. Also with hobbies, it's hard to have a hobby because to me a hobby is something that you don't make money off of, because once you start making money off of something, that becomes more of like a service versus a hobby or something you do for fun, if that makes sense. But yeah, my hobbies, I'm a homebody. I like to shop, I guess you could say that. I'm into like fashion. I'm into sneakers. You guys know I'm a huge sneaker girl, and I think that's about it. I wouldn't say that I'm boring. I'm lit. I'm fun, but I don't do too much. Like, I do just enough. I don't do too much. What advice would I have for my younger self? Good question. First thing that I would say is that rejection is normal. I remember when I was in college, like even when I was applying to college, I applied to like 50 schools. I did the Common App. I don't know if that's still a thing, but I applied to like 50 schools. And when I tell y'all, I only got accepted to like 5, and I'm like, my GPA is lit. I'm lit. My personal essay is lit. So what more do y'all want? Like, what am I missing? So I would always question myself, and that's probably the root of me experiencing like all of this self-doubt now. I would always question myself, like, what am I missing? Why am I not enough? And I would tell my younger self, like, that is normal. It's going to happen. Like, we honestly need to normalize rejection. So that's the first thing that I would say. The second thing that I would say is that nobody can affect your confidence but you. You are the only person who can hold yourself back. And I feel like once you realize that, life is just so much easier, because you just live life knowing that you're the only person who could get in your head. You're not affected by external factors. You're not affected by what's going on social media, what's going on in the press. Like, you're not affected by any of that, because you know that the only person who can change your mind and make you feel different types of way is yourself. The next thing I would tell my younger self is that you need to stop forcing things. Like, I don't know if I spoke about it in last week's vlog or if I'm gonna speak about it in this week's vlog, but I have a bad habit of forcing things, like relationships with people, things getting done. And when you force things, as I mentioned earlier, it's noticeable. I would be like, oh my god, this has to be done so bad. I want this hair, I want this like this, and I end up forcing so many things. And I'm on the journey now to break out of that habit. But I would tell my younger self, like, not to force things, like just go with the flow. It's easy to say it, but it's harder to actually just go with the flow. But just go with the flow, live life. Like, and the last thing that I would tell my younger self is to enjoy every step of every journey. And a great example of that for me, which you guys have seen from inception to date, has been my acne journey. So I've been open about my acne journey since I did not even know what I was going to do to clear my skin. Y'all might be looking at me now, and if you guys watch my videos, you guys have seen how far my skin has came. I have seen how far my skin has came. And throughout the journey, I literally enjoyed every step of it. Like every up, every down, every product I tried that didn't help, every product I tried that did help. I have enjoyed every step of the journey. And sidebar, my acne journey has really made me believe, because it's one thing to say that you're beautiful or to always hear it, but my acne journey has really made me and helped me believe that I'm really beautiful. Because on a physical aspect, it's like a lot of people told me, and a lot of people commented on my videos and will be like, you're so cute with acne. And I'm like, I'm really cute with acne and without acne. Like, who could really, like, how many people could really say that? Like, that is a calm flex for me, you know what I'm saying? Also, like, when my skin is peeling, one of my friends told me, like, your skin is peeling, but you are cute as fuck. And I'm like, I am. Like, that's the physical aspect of it. The beautiful, the internal aspect of me feeling beautiful, or me, you know, building confidence that I'm beautiful through my journey, was the fact that I was able to relate to so many people, and seeing the impact that I had on so many people's lives and so many people's acne journeys themselves. I'm like, wow, like, I can't believe that I'm able to, like, put this content out and to, you know, have these conversations with people that really make them feel more beautiful. Because I told you guys at the beginning of this video, the purpose of my YouTube channel is to educate and convince you guys and show you guys, like, there's beauty in every aspect of life. That journey really, like, solidified that for me. So yes, there's beauty in every step of every journey. Don't you ever forget that. Don't you let anyone tell you otherwise. I want to finish answering these questions, and then I'll get into just some, I guess you could say, freestyling. Someone asked, well, my girl Nyla, hey Nyla, if you're watching this, when are you going to visit Dominica? And I would say I'm trying to go in the next 2 years. I have not been back home. Don't come for me. Do not come for me. I have not been back home since I was 13, and I am 28 now. So y'all could do the math, but it's been a minute. So I definitely want to get there within the next 2 years. But when I go, I want to stay for like a long period of time, like a month. So I'm going to try to, well, I'm not going to try. I'm going to plan my schedule. The power of words. I'm going to plan my schedule so that I can stay out there for at least a month when I go. Another question of how do you balance work, your business, and your personal life? I answered that in the beginning of this video. I'm just going off of the questions that you guys submitted today. When did you get into content creation / influencing? So I started my YouTube channel in 2018. So we're coming on 4 years. Like, can y'all believe it? We are almost 4 years old on YouTube. It's crazy. But I got into it because people would always ask me questions, and I spoke about this in my first YouTube video, which is cringe, but it's still up, and I'll link it up above. But people would always ask me questions, and I'm the type of person, no tea, no shade, I don't like to repeat myself. So I was like, with me creating this platform, I can go ahead and I can just post videos, and when people ask questions, I could just send them the link, so I don't have to repeat myself. So it's a win for me because I don't have to repeat myself, and it's a win for you because I'll probably provide more information than, you know, the initial question that you asked. But that is how I got into it. I love it. As you guys can tell, I'm pretty consistent, I think, with my content. Even on Instagram, I'm trying to get better, but I just love it. I love taking pictures, and it's crazy because you guys probably could never be able to guess this, but I used to hate taking pictures. Like, I used to be so awkward posing. I used to be like, what facial expression do I make? Like, all I know how to do is smile. Like, I don't know how to smile. I don't know how to, you know, like, feel sexy in my pictures. And I feel like that was another journey I went through, because I'm just like, the fact that I'm fiending to take pictures every time I look cute. That's a big W for me, because I know where I came from. Like, before my Instagram name was at Kensthetic _ my ad name was VC, and I barely posted on Instagram because I didn't really know how to take pictures. So that's a video I definitely want to do, like how to post for pictures, how to feel more confident and more sexy when you're taking pictures. So if you guys want to see that, if you guys have any additional suggestions, comment it down below. On to the juicy things, okay? Because that was like, you know, the cute professional, just getting y'all into my business a little bit kind of things. But now, I guess what we would consider the tea. So, what is my relationship status? I'm single. I'm still single. So let me tell y'all, I want to do separate like story time videos about this, but I'll just speak about it here real quick. It is ghetto dating right now. Like, if you have a man, if you have a woman, if you have somebody, I know y'all appreciate it, but really appreciate it, because when I tell y'all it is ghetto out here, it is ghetto out here. So I told you guys in a couple of my vlogs, like, you know, I'm more open to dating now. I'm on a dating scene. I'm actually responding to DMs, actually responding to people speaking to me in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my standards, but I respond. Like, before, I just used to be like, y'all know, regular New York girl things. So I joined the dating scene. I'm just like, okay, let me give this a chance, I guess. Like, I can't find nobody if I'm shutting everybody out. So let me tell you guys about one of my experiences, because I have multiple experiences, okay? We can sit here and we can chat for hours, but this video is probably 40 minutes to an hour long. So I was dating this guy, and we probably went on like 4, 5, maybe 6 dates, and he was cool. Like, but with me, I know that people are different in different settings. So we went on dates. Boom, 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 boom. Dates were cool. And then one day we were talking, and he was kind of just like, you know, we never really hang out one-on-one. Like, you know, chill in the house, watch a movie, whatever, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll come over. So I went over, and we were like playing games. We were like, you know, sipping on drinks, watching music videos. Because in case you guys don't know, I like to watch music videos. I feel like people forgot about music videos since, you know, 106 and Park died. All of these shows that we really used to be looking at music videos. Unless you're looking for it, you're not going to find a music video nowadays. So we were just chilling, looking at music videos, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, he's kind of boring. Like, I feel like, I don't know what it is. Maybe people feel more comfortable outside the house. But it's like, if you're one-on-one with someone, that's when you can really tell if this person is fun or this person is boring. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, he's boring. And I couldn't pinpoint what exactly made him boring, but he was just boring. So I'm just like, okay, I'm all for this, because I already got to know what I needed to know. Like, once I know that you're boring, or once you give me an impression that you're boring, there's nothing I'm doing to fix that, okay? Like, I don't mind being with someone or dating someone, and, you know, we're making improvements together, or you're working on yourself, or whatever the case is. But I'm just not here to fix anyone's son. I'm not here. And that's another thing too. I would be like to him, you never make me like feel special. He never gave me compliments, and I'm like, I smell good, I look good. Like, you have every reason to give me a compliment right now, you just don't. And I didn't tell him this, but I'm just thinking that. So I told him, like, you don't make me feel special. And he's like, what should I do to make you feel special? And I'm like, why do I have to tell you this? Like, I don't know. It's just certain things where I'm like, I'm here to help, but at the same time, I'm not telling you what to do. I don't come with a handbook, okay? I don't come with instructions. I don't. So I'm just like, okay, that's a turn off for me, because once I say that, it's like, okay, boom, you should be on the way to find yourself to do what you got to do to make me feel special. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, cool. There's nothing more for us to speak about. So we didn't speak for a while after I saw him that day, and then he hit me up like, oh, I feel like we should go on a spa date. I don't think he'll be watching this video. If he is, fuck it. He's like, I think we should go on a spa date, like talk about things. And to me, it's like, there's nothing to talk about. Like, I would love to go to the spa, but I'm just not going because there's nothing to talk about. So that was my last experience. There was like further details, but I'm not gonna put people's business on Beyonce's internet. This is my channel for myself, but I just wanted to share that experience real quick. But in general, through dating, what I learned is that so many females, and I was just talking to my cousin about this last night, like so many females have expectations from men to be like, you got to pay for this, you got to buy me this, you got to do that. But what I learned through my dating experiences is that that's cool, but if the person is doing it for the right reason. Because I've dated people and they felt like money was an escape from things that they were doing wrong, or money was an excuse to like make up for certain things. But if you're doing things for me or whatever the case is because you really want to do it, like you're genuinely doing it, that's cool. But if you're using it as like a cover up of like you being boring, like if I told you you're boring and all of a sudden now you're buying me stuff to, I guess, distract me or try to distract me from the fact that you're boring, you're still boring. So to me, it's like, I don't want those things because you're not giving them to me for a genuine reason. You're giving them to me to make up for a shortfall that you have, if that makes sense. But either way, I've been in so many, I don't want to say so many, but I've been in a few relationships or like situations where people just use money as an escape for things that they were lacking, for areas where they fell short. And I was just like, that's not cute, because at the end of the day, you're still boring. Or at the end of the day, you're still doing wrong. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So ladies, gentlemen, if you are dating someone and they are using money to bribe you into thinking things or try to, you know, distract you from what's right in front of you, be aware. That's all I'm gonna say. Just be aware. So yeah, I'm single. I'm open to dating. I'm not dating anyone at the moment. But yeah, so that's that. The next question was, what was my most embarrassing moment? My most embarrassing moment. So I would say I don't get embarrassed easily because I really don't be caring about things. But there was a moment that I was just like, long story short, I was dealing with someone and basically it was like a game of telephone. It was like, who gonna tell Kendra? Who gonna deliver the news? That basically homeboy had a whole child. And I'm like, we were dealing with each other for a minute. Like a minute. And okay, so at the time that the message was delivered, it was that child was on way. But the math just wasn't mathing. Like, how is child on way? But once again, as I said in my previous point, I feel like money was used as a distraction from that. I'm sure y'all know that I'm the F to the B to the I. I'm sure that I would have figured it out if the message wasn't, you know, relayed to me. But at the same time, the fact that someone else besides you told me, to me, that was embarrassing. So I would say that was my most embarrassing moment. I don't really get embarrassed. Like, I'm clumsy, so I trip and fall all the time. Like, that's nothing new. I don't get embarrassed by stuff like that. My diet. So I have been in a limbo with my diet for a while, and I have now declared that I am a flexitarian. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. I'm not going to deprive myself of nothing no more. But I 100,000% don't eat dairy. I 100,000% do not eat red meat. I 100,000% do not eat seafood, with the exception of salmon and branzino. If you know me, you know how I feel about a branzino. And what else? I'm not really a juice and soda kind of girl. Like, once in a while I have a juice, like, you know, a strawberry lemonade or cucumber lemonade when I go to Cheesecake Factory. If you know, then you know. But other than that, I am not really a juice soda kind of girl. And I snack, but I snack on healthy things. Y'all know I love my cauliflower puffs, I love my hickpea chips. But yeah, that's, I guess, my diet details, if you guys didn't know that already. My favorite restaurant in New York City currently, like recently, has been Crave in New Rochelle. You guys know. Overall, it's Cheesecake Factory. I don't care what no one says. Cheesecake Factory is a 5-star restaurant, and I'ma stand on that, period. I used to love Flor de Mayo, but I feel like it's still cool, but I don't love it as much as I used to love it. And I used to love Chipotle, but baby, I ate that too much, and I feel like now Chipotle is not the same quality as it was before. So that's that on that. My favorite dish to make is a black bean burger, because one thing about me is I'm going to body bag a black bean burger. Like, my black bean burgers are so fire, so fire. And I don't use any egg when I make it, and I don't use any dairy, of course, but my black bean burgers are fuego, period. My favorite drink is a lemon drop. If I go out and I get a cocktail, I'm gonna get a lemon drop. If I could be a drink, I will be a lemon drop. But let me tell y'all how you gotta order your lemon drop, okay? You have to get, I'm not a vodka girl, so if you're a vodka girl, you can keep the vodka because the lemon drop is originally made with vodka, but I'm a tequila girl, okay? I can drink tequila, and tequila will not give me a hangover. Tequila just never lets me down. That's one thing. Tequila and I, we have a relationship. So I get Don Julio Blanco instead of vodka. Or if I'm on a date and I want somebody else's Don, baby, I'm getting 1942 instead of the vodka, okay? But yeah, you gotta get tequila instead of vodka. That is the trick to getting a lemon drop, and the lemon drop not making you drop. And also, I started like adding different flavors. So I guess my opinion, I love a regular lemon drop, but people were like, oh my god, you have to try the peach one, you have to try the strawberry. And I'm like, it's cool, but I'm like, when you start adding the flavors, it low-key becomes a margarita. The only thing that's really different is the triple sec or whatever syrup they use. So yeah, I love me a lemon drop. And my favorite dish to order when I go out is a branzino. If I'm on a date, I'm gonna bring you to somewhere that they serve branzino, because branzino is a cute little coin. That I like to eat branzino, but I don't like to pay for branzino. I have the money for branzino, don't get me wrong, but it's just certain things in life where I'm just like, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? What else did I want to share? My favorite flower are roses. And I love colored roses. Like, red roses, a classic, we'll always love. But I feel like when I see different colored roses, they just make me smile more. They just make me feel more like you went out your way to find me a peach rose. Like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. My love language is quality time. I love spending time with whoever I'm dating, whoever I'm messing with, whoever I'm in a relationship. Like, I love to spend time. Yeah. I love love, I do, but it's just so hard to find it out here because these streets are just so goddamn ghetto. But yeah, one day we're praying on it. God, I'm ready for my husband whenever you're ready. My favorite show currently is Abbott Elementary. I really love Abbott Elementary. Like, I literally told myself this weekend I'm gonna do nothing but sit inside and rewatch a whole season 1 because it's such a great show. My favorite celebrity, I'm from New York, so I feel like we don't really call people celebrities because we all celebrities, but y'all know how I feel about Beyonce. I'm a proud member of the Beehive, okay? I am the Beehive. I love Beyonce, everything about her. So yeah, Beyonce, I would say, is my favorite celebrity. My favorite song right now is Slow Motion by, I think her name is Amira. I think that's what it is. I'll put it on the screen, but I love that song. Kaj, you guys know Kaj. Kaj is he's my friend, but he's also, like, I guess, an online entertainer. You can say he dances, he's funny, but he put me onto that song, and I'm like, this song right here is the one. Like, this song just makes me want to slow wine on my man, on somebody's man. Like, it puts you in a sexy mood, and I love that. So that's my favorite song right now. I think that's it. What else would you guys want to know about me? Comment down below and let me know. We could do like a part 2 for this because I feel like this video is already kind of long. So yeah, I was really surprised that you guys said on my community page that you guys were excited to see this video, because I've been putting it off since like May, and y'all were like, y'all want to see this. So I'm like, ooh, I'm hyped because I like to sit here and talk, but also it's like, I don't know what y'all want to know. I don't know how much y'all want to know. So y'all can let me know in the comments down below, and we could possibly do a part 2. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys left this video at least learning one new thing about me. And I hope you guys leave this video feeling inspired, because you guys know that's my objective with each and every one of my videos here on my YouTube channel. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are not subscribed already and y'all made it all the way until the end, y'all sat here, like, y'all listened to my business. Y'all probably judged me a few times, but this is a no judgment zone, so you know. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit that red subscribe button down below. We are doing lit things over here, and I would hate for you guys to miss it, so make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on your bell notifications so you never miss any of my uploads. Give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know one random fact about yourself. Let me know down below in the comments. What is a weird obsession that you have? What is something that you like to do in your free time? Comment down below and let me know so that I can also get to know y'all more, because y'all know I mess with y'all. Like, we are friends in real life, period. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Dominica.